All right, this is Anthony Gucciardi with StoryLeak.com, and I'm here with a former Secret Service member. I actually featured your video. It's excellent. You said gun control is not gun control, it's people control. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that and what you're here about today?
Well, I think we tend to get lost in the granular arguments, and then you lose the 30,000-foot view here. There's an ideological fight going on against individual liberty. Things like private property, the bedrocks of that, the right to self-protection, the right to spend your own money as you see fit, the right to your own health care. And I think what happens is people get lost in this argument that it's about firearms, it's about guns. It's not. When I gave that speech, the one that a lot of folks happen to see on YouTube, I was clear about that. It's not about gun control, it's about people control. And when you keep that in mind, the gravity of the battle becomes that much more clear. I mean, this is a very serious fight, and you have to know your enemy to know who you're fighting against.
Well, how do you like the fact that I was just talking to some police officers over there? They really did not like it. There's a massive police presence over at the gun rally over there. But here we have, if you could just show the March Against Monsanto, thousands of people, 1,000 or more, are marching down the street right now. Right? They're marching down the street against Monsanto, and there's no police presence. They don't care. But there's about 50 people left at the gun rally over there with open carry, and they act like it's some type of terrorist event.
I can tell you it's not the rank and file guys. Haven't been a police officer. What happens is you get into the upper echelons of these departments and their political appointees, and of course there's this police pressure from the top politically to go out, oh, gun rally, this guy's not going to be dangerous. There's probably, 100, 150 guns there. It's the most peaceful place in town right now. Matter of fact, you couldn't be any more safer than in that park right now. But it's not the rank and file cops. I haven't been a police officer in a Secret Service agent. I can tell you the overwhelming majority, 90+% of them are really strong pro-Second Amendment self-protection advocates. So it's usually the political appointees at the top who wind up bringing down political pressure. So yeah, it's not the cops, I can assure you.
I actually spoke to some people over there. They're saying military actually in support of what's going on pro-Second Amendment. Were you speaking today?
Yeah, I did. I just spoke about, 20 minutes ago. And, went well. I gave my same speech about how people control, not gun control. And, I mean it. And I can't say to folks enough that if you don't understand the argument, you don't understand your enemy, then you don't understand the fight you're in. You're wasting your time. I mean, this really is a larger ideological fight. Read the works of Thomas Sowell. You ever want to understand the fight you're in, read Vision of the Anointed. It's a sarcastic title. When he says Vision of the Anointed, he's talking about the people like, President Obama who anoint themselves. But it's a great book, and it'll really put your mind in the right spot.
All right, thanks a lot for taking the time to talk with me.
No problem.